Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Oluwakemi Adeyemo, and in this video I'll be talking about the Ikoyi Building Collapse and 3 lessons for every investor. 3 important lessons for every investor. Since the unfortunate incident happened November 2021, people have come at developers, at government and government agencies, but the investor have been left out. So investors, I'm here for you. All right. So 3 lessons. Lesson number 1: as an investor in real estate, you have to be informed. Right. You need some level of detailed and organized information before you should invest in any piece of property at all, even when that is not your first purchase. Okay. So you have to be informed as an investor. There's a popular saying by Warren Buffett where he says that do not invest in anything you don't understand, right? So that is always a golden rule when it comes to any kind of investment at all. Do not invest in anything you do not understand. Know the things that you know and know the things that you do not know, okay? So the things that you do not know, you can make up for them. You can learn them or seek knowledge from professionals, okay? And this brings me to the second thing, the second lesson, which is never walk alone. Never walk alone. I'm sure some football fans can relate to that particular slogan, okay? So never walk alone when it comes to investing in real estate, no matter the size of what you're investing in, no matter the size of your transaction, no matter the price of the property, okay? Do not walk alone. Work with professionals. Now, back to the first lesson, the first point, which says be informed, right? So, even when you have professionals lined up that you work with, if you're not informed, how would you even know what the professionals are doing for you? How would you even know what to tell them to do for you? How would you know what to tell them to check for you when it comes to due diligence? How would you even know if you're not informed? So you see that the first lesson is very critical and important. Of course, that's why I put it first, right? So you have to be informed as an investor. Okay, in places where or institutions where you do not know enough. Now, knowing enough doesn't mean that you have to do all these things by yourself, right? You just need to know enough to know who to ask to do the things that has to be done for you. All right, so you need to be informed. Do not work alone. Get professionals enlisted on your side, and please pay them. Please pay them. All right, so if you're just speaking to professionals just to gather information, all right, I think it's fair for you to let them know that, okay, this is why I am doing this. If you're speaking to professionals just to gather information, right, you need to let them know that you simply want to gather information, okay, so that they can dish out what they know of maybe over lunch or just within a very short conversation, okay? So don't get them running around town to find deals or to find information for you. And when they come back, you're saying, oh, you're actually not ready, or maybe your budget is not sufficient yet. So these are things that you should have done on your own before you engage professionals. Again, be informed. So when you're informed, you're able to do all of these things by yourself upfront before you get to the stage of engaging professionals. And of course, by the time when you're informed, by the time you engage professionals, you know how to get them to do just what they should deliver to you. Okay, so the third thing is check the company that you want to invest with. Check the company that you want to buy a property from. Check the company you want to buy a house or your land from. Okay, so you may think you know the CEO of a particular company, but knowing the CEO doesn't mean that you know the company, right? So you want to check the structure of the company, you want to check their process, you want to check their track record, you want to check who they are working with, all right? You want to ensure that they have departments and department heads that cater to some aspect of the project that you're buying from them. To check that the number one person in the company is not the person running all the entire show. This is not to slight companies that are just starting up. So if the company that you have identified that product is a startup company or is just the new guy on the block, you want to check that yes, they have enlisted partners to work with them, and you want to be able to ask, okay, why are you enlisting this particular partner? What have they done before? What made you think that these partners would deliver on your vision or on your dream? You want to ask all these details, so that you are sure that you're putting your money in the right basket and you're working with the right company. You also want to be sure that, yes, I think I mentioned this earlier, with or without the CEO, you can access details, you can access information, right, depending on the size of the company. Okay. You also want to be sure that after you must have uh, indicated strong interest in a project, okay, you can walk to sites, you can check a few things out, you can ask questions, you can engage maybe people on site if it's an off-plan project. Okay, so again, this is why having professionals to watch your back is very, very vital. Okay, so some people will say, oh, companies have lawyers, they have architects, they have all this other professionals. Okay, it's important that you have yours. Again, it's your money, you are the investor, right? It's your money, and I think that you should get the most value from your investment. So you want to have professionals on your side. Yes, you could say, oh, this is going to cost me more. While, yes, it will cost you more, you want to be sure that the bulk of your cash is also protected and is put to the best use, so that you're getting the best value out of it. And you could also say, oh, okay, I don't want to invest, or I want to invest in isolation. I don't want people to know that I'm investing, and so on and so forth. Yes, I understand that. Yes, you sometimes want to invest in confidentiality. Okay, so what you should then do is know who are for your investment and those who can be against your investment at that point in time. Okay, so when you're able to make that clear difference, you can now know how to approach those who are for that particular or for your investment, and who best fits that particular slot. Only professionals can be for your investment. Okay, so which is why you being informed helps you to know how best to extract the necessary detail from professionals. It helps you to know how best to engage them so that they can deliver on whatever responsibility that you saddle them with as regards your investment. Okay, so I hope that you have learned these three lessons and you will commit them to heart. Number one, be an informed investor. Number two, do not work alone. And number three, check out the company that you're investing with. Check the structure, check the organogram, check the process, check the track record, and every other detail that you think you will need that gives you the comfort that you desire before you invest with them. All right, so until I come your way in the next video, all right, and please do not forget to click the subscribe button so that you are aware when I post new videos. All right, like this video and also share with people in your life. All right, we don't want to be losing money investing in real estate, right? See you in the next video. Bye for now.